Okay, we are back. Now, to say we're having technical difficulties does not begin to describe what we're having. Twitch has just released an update that will not update. It crashes Twitch. So I had to go back to the old version. Well, the old version now seems to be buggy. The game wouldn't even recognize the game, so I'm having to screen region it to capture it, but we're going to prevail. We're going to go ahead and do this. This is Epic Battles Basic Training, and this is in Bree, so you could make the argument that this tutorial should have been made available sooner because they made the Epic Battle available sooner, but anyway, this is going to be basic training for Epic Battles. I don't know how long this will take, but Aragorn and company here, Legolas, Gimli, and then some of these commanders are going to sort of teach us what we're supposed to do. Unfortunately, I don't think there's a way to speed up their little comments. I mean, they're somewhat helpful, but it's very basic information. I started to do this a minute ago when XSplit began to crash, but we'll see if we can get through it this time. And basically, it's just going to teach us that in these large-scale engagements, you're not able to control the actions of the individual soldiers. You have to use the officers, and then it's going to kind of go through the other things that I guess you can put points in, both the officer, engineer, and vanguard are things you can invest in so that you can greater impact what is going on around you. And I just do not know why XSplit is being such a pain, but this should work fine for now. Speak to them, you can give them orders such as healing and increasing damage. But then later, if you spend points in the officer battle roll, you can do more advanced things. Other methods, such as siege equipment, which Gimli will like that idea. And here we are in what is a very, very pretty landscape. In Rowan, somewhere that in terms of our playthrough we will not see for many, many, many hours, but for better or for worse, they have funneled you into this newest content here from the start, and you have to assume that there's a sense that they, and World of Warcraft has struggled with this as well, wanting players to see the newest content that they are the most proud of, that they've learned their lessons, and they've gotten better at their craft. So they are, even though it doesn't make sense story-wise, and of course this is talking about engineer and what you can spend engineer points on, so he's going to have us come over here and actually let us start pretending like we're preparing a small ballista to fight with, and we'll go ahead and start building it while we're talking because it takes a little bit of time. So the part of me that loves this game for the lore and the setting and all that, it kind of irks me that they're throwing us here into a tutorial that sends us way into the future to Helm's Deep, but I understand that desire for them to give us at least a taste, low-level characters, a taste of the content that is waiting them. Of course, my first experience with Helm's Deep was not a very positive one, as you saw in the video. Alright, so now we can... Yeah, let's go ahead and practice with this. Alright, so we can aim up. We can, alright, that's good. Load the bolt. Crank it. And we can fire it. That did not go very far. Alright. Engineer, Vanguard, and Officer. Spend on these roles, become more effective at your chosen specialization. Speak with each veteran and learn what each battle role has to offer. Vanguard, stand toe-to-toe with enemy forces. Powerful attacks by earning kill streaks, defeating many enemies in succession. They will receive benefits by dealing and receiving damage. They can also run faster. Vanguard is happiest when engaging in close quarters combat. Tell us about the engineer. Place traps to hinder the enemy. Disable enemy traps. Good job, engineers. And finally, the officer. Buff your allies. Focus on targets. Change their weapons. Shelter from incoming catapult shells or arrows. Plant patterns that aid nearby engineers and vanguards. Truest victory is one in which we overcome all the challenges. Optimal side objectives are not necessary for victory, but completing them successfully add to the merit we earn. Are you going to actually have us fight something, or are we just talking? That is the question. Yes. Commander, we just heard all that. Okay, so there actually was no doing, just a lot of talking. I just don't like the way they've done that. I just, to me, maybe have that be an optional quest that starts the first time you go into a solo Helm's Deep run or something. I don't know. Just standing there in the middle of nowhere did not seem cool. Alright, soon be assaulted. Do you understand what it'll take to fight such a large still? Epic battle, basic training. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what we just did. So we're not going to do it again because I'll pull my hair out. Alright, so what else do we need to do here? We've got a quest down there. Quest down there, and a quest right there. Destination Breeland. Destination Breeland.
You need.
Alright. Crafting Hall, there's a quest in there. I think that's probably just that starter quest. Let's get on a horse and head down to where the mayor is and let him show us around Bree. Show us around Bree. We are in the wrong location. Are we in the wrong location? Did the mayor move upstairs? I'm so confused. I think they've redone the Bree Town Hall.
What can I do for you? can I be of service?
A little bit of
Could I speak with
experience.
you a moment?
Alright. So now we go on our tour. The mayor doesn't actually take the time to walk with us. Oh, it does not let us jump over that rail. We must show ourselves around, but he does say who we should go speak with. So we will complete this and then we'll go talk with Strider. Alright, so where we're going to first is back to the crafting hall, which was where we passed a moment ago. Let's see here. How do I get to just regular chat? I don't want user chat 1. Oh, let's go to regional.
How can I be of service?
Boar fountain.
How can I be of service?
Back to the prancing pony.
How can I be of service? One thing drives out another. How can I be of service? One thing drives out another.
Alright, so he has what may be the end of the prologue and also the forward to the next quest is going to be through him. So let's go finish up a tour of Bree, which is up there. Trouble in Buckland is somewhere else.
How do you do?
Alright. They just have us travel around a little bit here.
Why are you bothering me? Tell me what you need or move along.
Has this vault always been here? I just do not know.
What can I do for you?
We came in the back door of the vault. Alright, now we're going to taxidermy. I just don't ever remember going to the back, in the back of the vault like that. Alright, taxidermy is this way.
Hello there.
Nibble leaf cutter. Bree's a pretty big place.
Hello there.
Beggar's Alley.
What do you need?
They're coming after me, aren't they? I'll be your huckleberry. Now we're going to the jail. And we are nearly finished with this craziness. Turtles in the soup.
What do you need?
Talk to an auctioneer. And though this is a little bit tedious when you've played the game before, or as much as I have in the past, those posted bills are everywhere. This is a pretty good way of getting a new player to actually see all of the key places in Bree. Not all, but a lot of them. Places that you'll most need to come initially.
What do you need?
The Hunter's Lodge. This is, I think, the end or close to it. I want to say they want to give you some quests over here that are giving you reputation towards the men of Bree.
Greetings, friend.
Greetings.
Yeah, sending us back to the mayor. So it looks like we're under level for those quests, actually. And I am usually a lot higher level when I come and do this. At least I was in the past. We made a beeline for Bree. Alright, so we're going back to the mayor's office. Boy, we really went off course, didn't we? There's the Bree Town Hall.
Greetings. Stay a moment.
Just a note about the auction house. Alright. It should be time now to go continue our story quests. See that quest way up there. That's the one we just got from the mayor. And that may coincide with where we end up going. I think story quest maybe takes us to Archit, but it might travel us there. It's not a bad place to set the milestone. Alright, let's finish the prologue first.
How can I be of service?
Strider, yes, well, not that it's my business, but I wouldn't go near that ranger out of the wild. He's a strange one. Not that he can't tell a rousing tale when he's of mind. Well, it's clear you've no mind to listen to me. Strider keeps himself mostly from the common room. Turn left down the hall. Keep on going till you can only go right. Follow straight down that hall until you're at the foot of the stairs. Strider's in the room to the right of the stairs.
One thing drives out another.
And then forward an unwanted guest. Talking about Strider. He's one of them rangers, he is. Calls himself Strider. Alright. 2 quests sending us to Strider. Left. Go till you can only go right. Why do I have a feeling like his directions are not correct? Foot of the stairs. Take a right.
Your tidings are grim.
If Skorgrim escaped, then we can assume that he'll want vengeance. Given time, he and the Durhans will regroup. You were brave to stand against him, but I'm afraid we need use of your courage once again. So there's Strider. Our friend Strider.
There was little time to waste.
We have finished the prologue! Chapter 1 of Book 1. Unraveling the thread. The Durhan's lord fled to Breeland. Captain the Nine in all these affairs in the West, in the Shire, and in Breeland. We must unravel the thread of his plans, and I believe I know how. To the east of Bree, there's a black-wold camp, which my men have been watching closely. I believe it is here that Amdir has gone, and with this dwarf lord as well. We must go there and end Amdir's life. Speak to me again when you're ready to depart. Alright. I'm going to pause the video and then we'll come back and travel with Strider. Alright, here we go.
Are you ready to leave?
I'm ready to leave, Strider.
Strider and the Rangers pursue their fallen brother Amdir to the Blackwolves camp. But not all is as it seems.
There is evil afoot.
Head to the main gate. Torthan, let us go.
Are you ready?
I am ready. Let's find Amdir. One good shout deserves another.
Silently now. Darkness approaches.
Much better cloak.
Stay a moment.
Why does that guy keep running away from us? We got to fight him. Oh, there's Amdir. They're always walking away. Be at
It's
peace,
a sorry
Amdir.
day. It's a sorry day.
The Nazgul have crossed the Eisen and are heading for the Shire. The hobbits must be quick-footed enough to escape the wrath of the Nine. And we can only hope that Frodo slips through the traps of the enemy.
So in all of our questing, we are seeing that in the main storyline, Frodo and the hobbits are running from the Nine.
Alas for Umdir.
So we have a morale cloak, medium armor fate, light armor will. So more morale is probably better for us than the fate, so we'll do that.
I have a task for you.
Alright, we're now level 15. We can now purchase a personal home. We have the next part of Book 1, Chapter 2. He's curious about the dwarf we encountered. Dwarves are by nature honorable and cannot be dominated by the will of any. Why would this one serve the enemy? I cannot say. Worse yet is the appearance of the Nazgul. I must go watch the east road, for I am expecting some travelers and now fear they may be in danger. Would you travel to Combe and speak to a constable there named Underhill? You may know him already, stout little fellow who toiters about town center. You may suggest to Underhill that he investigate the Blackwold's old hideout. When that is done, return here with your report. If I perchance am not here, assume the worst.
What road did you take, Frodo? The ring ride openly in the Shire, but there are places which are even more terrible and dangerous. If you choose the path I fear, search for the light in the darkness.
Okay. So we are now in Combe. We'll go ahead and grab the stable master while we're here.
What do you need?
I'm sure it will do no good, but
All of
you
these
must
quests
think
here are
of
very low level for us. We're not going to waste time by doing other quests. We're just going to go talk to Underhill. But let us first, which is going to be the start of another little instance, let us go ahead and put on the new cloak. And let's get going with Constable Underhill. This is
good
still
day.
Book 1, Chapter 2. So we're going to go check out the...
I'd like to have a word with you.
Oh, now we start Chapter 3. Blackhold, the Blackwold's hideout. And he will send us
lovely
right there.
day, isn't it?
And I love this about the story quests in Lord of the Rings Online.
Umdir's defeat shattered the back of the Blackwolds.
It often will just send you travels right there immediately.
Goodness!
Now this is a little bit of a hard place quest for us, so we'll have to be careful after this one. We probably don't need to go too much further without getting some more levels in terms of the story quest. But it's still not bad. I mean, we're in very little danger. Come on, Underhill. Can we keep moving? Yeah, this is all actually all pretty easy here. Even though it shows the quest is orange, it's pretty easy. Okay, I know you hoped that was the last of them. It was not, so let's keep moving. Those got a little tougher.
Can't you leave me to my misery?
Just a moment.
Alright, so we got away. Once again.
The rangers which once guarded the borders of the Shire have been scattered or slain. Frodo has left the Shire, but great perils await him in Bree. I am too late. Someone must find him before the Nazgûl.
Now, will Strider be there? Or has Strider since left?
Hello there.
Maybe someone else will be there. Alright, so this hammer, 11.8 DPS. We'll take that.
Might I speak with you a moment?
Book 1, Chapter 4, Dark Designs. Good day to you. What are you still doing about here? You should take news on your friend Strider in Breetown. Thanks for your help. No, thanks for your help. Alright, here we are at the Prancing Pony. Let's go ahead and check out. Let's see, I think we're going to do this instead of the Agility Huron. Let's make sure we got the right one. Yes, we did. So slowly improving our weapons, and even more slowly improving our gear. Alright, so now we're to go back to Strider's room. Although I'm not convinced that that's where Strider's gonna be. He is!
We must move quickly.
Much has happened since you left, but I have little time to relate it. The tidings you have brought would be great use to many men here in Breland, but there is a more immediate threat we must deal with now. While you were away, those same Nazgul you saw Amdir attack the pony. They were in search of the travelers I had been awaiting. 4 hobbits of the Shire. I cannot tell you why they had such interest in my companions, so I can tell you that I will have need of your help again.
I need your aid.
Chapter 5, The Other Riders. While both you and I have seen 5 Nazgul, the true number is 9. We must know where the other 4 are hiding. Travel to the west and speak to Linglin. Sending to Buckland to watch over a particular hobbit. It seems Mr. Underhill and his friends decided to take a different path and are now here under my protection. Still, Linglin may know the whereabouts of the remaining Nazgul. He camps on a rise just north of the Buckland Gate and may have seen something that will aid me. You must hurry. I cannot afford to delay here for too long. And the quest is white, so this is something that we should feel comfortable in going on and pursuing. Book 1, Chapter 5. So let's go ahead and look at our map here. And we do have, let's see, Trouble in Buckland is actually a quest that's over here near where we're going. And then the trouble with the Southerners is actually up here that I think we will very possibly get to eventually. Because basically we're getting towards that range where, 15 to, I want to say 20 or so keep us in and around Breland. And there is a whole area. Let's go look at this again. The Barrow Downs North, Barrow Downs South, the Old Forest. All these are places that we will be going or can go as we need to get the quest done. Now, if we can travel all the way to Buckland, that would be much faster than stopping over here in the southern Breland. So let's see if we can.
What can I do for you?
Buckland. I guess we don't have that place unlocked, so let's go to Adso's camp. Alright, so it's going to be a good time to go ahead and pause the video. We went through 2 instances there, moving the story along now that we're on... Boy, that was a weird looking something. Now that we are on... Book 1, we're now on Chapter 5, so let's pause the video and we will come back and continue on at some point soon. Thank you for watching.